Yeah, I'm Fraser Coull. I'm the writer and director of 90s Day, which started off as a small, tiny web series because I needed something to do. I wanted to build up my experience and I wanted to make my own superhero in Scotland. It went well enough for us to make a DVD of it, and we shot a second series, which is in post-production. And then I decided that the movie was the way forward and try and get it into the cinema.
I got in touch with Fraser when I found out about the web series, and we were kind of chatting via email because I was also a producer and an editor. And I said, if you need a hand with anything, and he came back and said, yes, will you produce my movie? I said, okay, we'll meet up and have a chat about it, and he told me it was science fiction. I went, okay, can I bring Gavin? Which is more his cup of tea than mine, so enter Gavin.
So that's me, I'm Gavin Orr, the other producer of Night is Day. So it kind of works out better that way, in a sense that, the creative geek in me can come out, and obviously the business head stays with Lindsay at the time. And we've been involved since about last September time. Went through the audition period and pre-production into production, a couple of weeks left filming, and we're obviously at Collectormania today, sort of promoting ourselves, and then one more week to go and then we're going to post. So it's been going really well, a lot of hard work, and but great team and a great cast that are doing this purely for the love and the passion of it, because it's really hard trying to make a movie in this country alone. So, but we're doing it, we're getting there, and we just need more people to get behind us and back us, basically. So hopefully you will.
The series, basically, there's 2 seasons and there's 6 episodes and 7 episodes, and it's basically the story of Jason Mackenzie, our Scottish superhero, who's got lightning and what would you call it?
Sparky.
Sparky. You'll get that if you watch the trailer. He kind of has visions of how people are going to die, and he takes it upon himself to save the day and rush in and do what he can. And he meets lots of interesting people. And you've got gangsters, and you had in the series, because of a lot of constraints of budget. Not that we've got any more budget. The constraints of just time and experience. It was mostly, you're a villain and they fight, and it's mostly gangsters and crime related. However, in the movie, I decided to see how many visual effects artists and makeup artists I could torture and kill by introducing 1,000 scavengers demons.
Yeah.
But we shot the series, edited the series, and it ends. There is an end, and the series ended. And the movie is a complete standalone story, and I will let Lindsay and Gavin explain the story for the movie.
In the movie, Jason Mackenzie is still being given these. They're unwanted powers, aren't they?
Yeah.
Given to him by some
Pajama
weird
guy.
guy in a pair of red pyjamas. But you don't actually get to see that in the movie. So he starts off having these powers basically in the movie. And he is up against the scavengers, crime fighting. Oh, there's one now. A demon on its way. So hopefully he's coming to join us and you'll get to see what we're talking about. So
Crime
the
lords
big,
and demons. It's a combination of baddies, human baddies, and then obviously demon baddies. that you fight.
Supernatural baddies.
Super baddies, yeah. Super baddies, supernatural baddies. And one of them being right behind you right now.
Alright. What's going on here? Wow.
He is available for kids' parties, birthdays, bar mitzvahs.
weddings.
Yeah, especially weddings. It's always good for a wedding.
Get walked up the aisle by one of those.
He will give you away and then not bring you back.
Anyway,
The idea being that Jason's teamed up with the police, and he tries to, rid the Scotland of the demons and also all the baddies involved, and he does that alongside the police. So there are certain police officers that know about Jason, but apart from that, Jason, the whole question about the movie is, who is Jason Mackenzie? The idea being behind it is that he is an urban legend, the idea that he's a myth. But there are certain police that know about him and work with him, and for everybody else, it's who is Jason Mackenzie.
Once the post is finished, once the 3 of us basically go, hey, we have a movie, then we are going to take it to every festival we can possibly afford. We want to try and take it to the Berlin Film Market. We want to try Edinburgh Film Festival, the South by Southwest Festival in Texas. Is there anyone else in this? Cannes, if at all possible. We want to try and get a cinema release. We don't think it won't be easy, but we don't think it's entirely impossible. We are a unique, sellable product. We've got romance and action and drama and special effects, guns, fights, explosions, pretty people, demons, monsters. I think we kind of have
names.
all in it. Big names.
Exactly.
I think we've got it all in a nutshell, and it's a really hard-working team. Everybody gave up weekends just to be on our set, whether it be in a warehouse somewhere outside Glasgow, or where else have we been? We've been up in Falkirk.
All over really. We're trying to sort of cover the whole of Scotland.
Yeah, it's very much a Scottish superhero. Yes, he's in Glasgow, but he can be in Aberdeen and Falkirk and Stirling and Greenock. He is needed in Greenock. He needs.
I've heard that.
He just. We just want to cover bases. You're going to kill me for that later on.
No, I'm just going to make sure that I have nothing to do with that. If anybody knows us from Greenock, we love you.
We think Greenock.
We love Greenock.
Never been
My
actually.
parents are from Greenock, it's fine.
You'll find it all about it on the website.
www.nightisday.net for the movie, and if you're interested in looking at the series, it's nightisday.com. Find us on Facebook as well, Night is Day the movie. Join and be one of our fans, and you get kept up to date with trailers, and you see behind the scenes, and you see photographs that are taken on set. Obviously you'll see some footage from us here at Collectormania today as well, and it's good to network with all these people. So I'm laughing at Spider-Man putting tomato sauce on his hot dog at the moment, which is a bit surreal, but never mind.
Welcome to Collectormania.
Yes, exactly. And just keep in touch. We'll keep everyone up to date with what's happening from sort of beginning to end. We're coming into post-production, which is where the real hard work starts as far as Fraser and I are concerned, because we have to edit the thing. And then obviously the PR side of it as well, where the three of us are going to take it to radio stations, newspapers, magazines, television, film festivals. It's going to be, if you haven't heard of Night is Day before now, you certainly will hear it in the future.